Good evening and welcome to UTV Live. There have been 8 further COVID deaths reported in the last 24 hours. It's one of the highest figures in the latest surge to hit Northern Ireland. Meanwhile, later this evening, mass vaccination centres here will stop giving out first doses of the vaccine. The move is to allow staff to be deployed back into the health service as the latest wave of COVID adds pressures to the NHS. From early this morning, there was a steady queue at the SSE Arena. These people knew it was their last chance to get their first jab here. Going forward, mass vaccination centres will only be used for second doses, but those still to get a vaccine do still have options in the community.
There will be lots of local pharmacies will be taking up the mantle and doing first dose vaccinations all over Northern Ireland, and they can find that in Northern Ireland Direct, where that is in their local community. There will be also pop-up clinics and mobile clinics all over Northern Ireland, and again that advice and information will be on NI Direct, and they can find that all over. Just because we're finished here today, this vaccination programme continues.
Around 100 staff have been working 12-hour days for months now at this site in Belfast. That's been replicated in leisure centres and venues right across Northern Ireland. But all of these staff have been seconded from elsewhere in the health service.
They are now needed back in the front line. They're now needed back in the hospitals where the rates of COVID is still rising, and we need services back up and running again. We've been really encouraged by the uptake this week, and it's been really good. You can see the queues outside the arena today. The younger people are coming in now too, because apparently they can't get into places without their vaccination, so that's good.
In total, over 2.2 million vaccines have been administered in Northern Ireland. The push to get everyone vaccinated is being made all the more important given the current surge. Over 1,100 new cases reported today, and in the last 24 hours alone, there have been 4 times the number of deaths than there were in the entire month of June. A series of protests have taken place amid the deepening row over the commissioning of abortion services here. The demonstrations took place in Belfast city centre as the impasse at Stormont continues. The Secretary of State has directed the Executive to fully roll out termination services here. However, the First Minister has vowed to challenge the direction from Westminster. Pro-choice and pro-life campaigners held separate demonstrations in Ryder Square this afternoon. An unlicensed filling station has been shut down in Newry in a joint PSNI, Garda and HMRC operation focusing on rural crime. Over 400,000 litres of illicit fuel, 2 forecourt pumps and a 12,000 litre fuel tank were seized. 84 vehicle checkpoints had been set up as part of yesterday's operation. Now, Belfast Pride has marked its 30th anniversary. However, due to COVID, there was no big parade through the city. There was, however, a small gathering at Custom House Square this morning. A series of events will take place online to mark the occasion this evening. It's the second year in a row the parade hasn't taken place due to the pandemic. However, organisers do hope to be back next year.
Well, we're here today just to make a symbolic point that whilst we can't have Pride safely this year, we're still here. We still want to highlight the issues that affect the LGBT plus community in Belfast. We want people to be safe, and that's the bottom line here. Public safety is key to Pride. It's normally a huge public event, and public safety matters for events like that. We don't think we're there yet for large public events as big as Pride, but we want to mark the point symbolically today.
Sport Next and Tyrone have secured the Ulster Senior Football Championship for the 16th time. They clinched a 1-point victory over Monaghan at Croke Park this afternoon. The Red Hands led by 5 points at half-time. Monaghan rallied in the second half, but Tyrone held on to win with a final score of 16 points to 15 points. Turning to the Olympics, and Rory McIlroy has played his way into contention for a gold medal in the golf. The Hollywood man shot a 4-under par round to move to 11-under 3 heading into tomorrow's final round. McIlroy's Ireland's teammate Shane Lowry is also in medal contention, a shot further behind. Now, it's been a mild day. Let's get a check on what the rest of the weekend has in store. Here's Michael McGrain with your weather.
Time for a freshen up, especially with unexpected showers ahead. UTV weather, sponsored by Phoenix Natural Gas.
For most, it will be dry overnight with clear spells developing widely, particularly across some eastern and northern areas, with mostly light winds from the north and west. Temperatures holding up in double figures. It will be a bright start to Sunday with many areas having a dry day with plenty of long sunny spells. However, a few showers are possible in some coastal areas, with highs of 18 degrees Celsius. It will be dry but cloudy on Monday, with an increasing risk of showers on Tuesday and Wednesday, and highs approaching 20 degrees Celsius.
On cloud 9. Now the job is done. UTV weather, sponsored by Phoenix Natural Gas.
Hello, summer. Piri sponsors UTV Pollen Count.
The grass pollen season has mostly finished, but with weed and nettle pollen in the air, overall levels will be moderate on Sunday. As conditions continue, it will be changeable heading into the coming week, with pollen levels remaining moderate.
Well, that's the very latest this Saturday evening. I'll be back with your next local bulletin just after 6 tomorrow night. There's more on all of our stories online at itv.com/UTV. From all of us on the weekend team, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your evening.